5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shit! Oh my god, fucking hell. Lads, it's another one. It's every sorry for cursing. Sorry for cursing. Oh my word. Much exclamation. Oh, I'm back. How are you getting on, lads? We did it! Fucking alright, fair play. I'm living in Dublin at the moment. Today's date is the 26th of the 3rd, 2020. The time is 15:07, which means like 3 o'clock or something. Fucking hell, I'm very impressed with fucking Ireland. Ireland, geez, there's kind of like a coronavirus thing going on right now. Kind of a big fucking. People are saying, oh, you gotta lock down the country, and what I'm trying to say is, fucking hell, the lads, everyone's chipping in, like, it's fucking brilliant. There's no one walking around. I was, watching too much TV. I was like, oh no, are they ever going to let us out of our houses again? You start going, oh, you start watching TV, you start watching a zombie film and being like, oh my god, we're next. It's gas how your mind starts playing tricks on you, and then you just talk to someone and you go, oh shit. It just kind of brings you back to fucking, bring you back in the room, back in the world. So, people are having quality time with each other. The sun is out, bun's out, sun's out, hun's out, sun's out, vitamin D's in your skin. It would be a sin to miss a day like this. Oh. Which one of you tune my guitar at a gym? It's the G, isn't it? Alright. No, it wasn't. It's the fucking D. Oh, lads. Has to be live, doesn't it? Vegan Stephen podcast is oh dear. Vegan Stephen podcast. Oh! Alright, we're in luck. Vegan Stephen podcast is a parody of a podcast. Vegan Stephen's a fictional character. All characters and events in this show, even though it's based on real people, are entirely fictional. Even though it's based on real people, are entirely fictional. All celebrity voices are impersonated poorly. The following program contains coarse language, and due to its content, it should not be viewed by anyone ever. And this is Vegan Stephen podcast, number one podcast. The number one podcast regarding positive mental health. It's every day. I'm your host, Vegan Stephen. We're currently live on YouTube. Options downstairs in the menus. All of the days and all of the ways and all of the spaces and all of the places. I get it. Yeah, I get it. Had a mental breakdown and couldn't be sedated. Hospital morphine couldn't stop my body shaking. Now I'm a fucking junkie. I'm a fucking junkie. I'm the fucking junkie. I'm the fucking junkie. I am the lane and drunk and in pain. Nothing will shut up. Every breath is a strain. I was only trying to instate my own head. I was only trying to instate my own head. all of the ways, all of the ways, all of the ways, all of the ways, all of the ways. Jeez, has anyone else been hitting the points with this corona business? Lots of our gaffs. Hitting the Panadol. Hitting the Xbox. Actually, you have to. You only live once, don't you? We're stuck in the gaff. Now I'm the fucking junkie. I'm the fucking junkie. I'm the fucking junkie. I'm the fucking junkie. Ba-ba. Oh, I started coughing, not coughing. My new thing is to grunt instead of saying got dragged into the old Illuminati that were out there last night. Tom Hanks and the boys has a film called Angels and Demons, and apparently these Illuminati lads, they're actually just a group of scientists. How grand is that, like? Actually just a load of scientists. Oh my, where I don't know what this is fucking doing. That's just gonna stay like that, I guess. There's no, until they put it to earth. Nope. Well, I just talk really loud. Is that how it works? That hum is a bit much, isn't it? I had a little news day. I didn't look at the news yesterday, and it was absolute bliss. Loving it. I was thinking that's why I'm in such a good mood today. It's let's put this to earth somewhere. There you are. What a cheeky bugger. I'll take that one out. Man, yeah, it's brilliant not looking at the news. Fucking brilliant. Alright, let's find out what's going on here. Alright, a deeply sensitive issue. The government is preparing temporary mutinies? Temporary mortuaries. Whoops. Man, it's a good thing I'm not in fucking power, lad. People be freaking the fuck out. I'd be like, aliens are coming. And they'd be like, fuck, aliens are coming. Everyone would be freaking out. And I'd be like, oh no, Aldi is coming. Aldi. Whoops. Sure, that's why it's so. It's personally, I find it a lot of fun being dyslexic. Because just gets you going. Gets you going. Keeps you on your toes. Alright, here we go. Dun Leary. A really frightening woman purposely coughed and spat on two youths while walking. Lads, the lols have come. I think that's getting to the perfect, because you know the news has been scaring the absolute daylights out of us the last while. But I think some of us are kind of getting comfortable with we've stocked up on fucking bog roll and all the rest of it. The panic's over, and we're kind of just going, right, working from home, grand. There's a little bit of government sanctions and all that stuff, kind of. I don't know, not government sanctions. I mean, some people are getting a few bob or whatever to keep them going. Some landlords are being taking the whole not working into consideration and all that stuff. Anyway, we'll find out. Scooby-Doo-Boo-Boo. There's been emergency laws and all that stuff brought in, so happy days. Hi, man! I watched a drug deal go down yesterday. It's fucking wild. There was two lads like walking backwards into fucking buses. It was fucking mental. Cause I don't know what they must be on, like, I'm guessing heroin. They were walking backwards into traffic while shouting, like, no fucking way there. It's fucking mad. It's fucking mad. Like in some ways I'm just so impressed, and in other ways I'm like, oh Jesus. The downs obviously way out the goods. You know what I mean? Anyway, sure, listen. Examiner, explainer. How testing for coronavirus works now and why you still yada 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 yada. Ah, here we go, lads. Give me a look at this. Alright, any other crap going on? Alright, let's have a look at this one. I think everything else just kind of. Alright, let's have. Ooh. Oh, Jesus. They just had a picture of Moore Street there and said Irish economy is going down. Anyway, I thought I was talking about something else. Won't get into that. Right. What were you? Okay, here we go. Here. So, a woman spitting on two lads. Alright, this would be fucking good. Some health minister or something. I don't know. They're shouting on and saying. Anyway. Is there any details about these peeps? On the Ryan to Birdie show. So there was she was on her usual walk in Dunleary's Harbour West when she noticed two young boys walking towards her. Grand. I was on the phone to my auntie at the time, and I looked behind me and there was no cars coming. So I stepped onto the road. I don't know whether they took umbrage at me stepping out or what, I've no idea. They're really quite young. One was barely older than my own children, about 10 years old. She's getting into her fucking life story here. Get to the point! Sorry. Oh God. Here we go. She's building up suspense and hype. She's painting a picture here. She's setting the tone. What kind of shoes was she wearing? What kind of music was she listening to on her iPhones? Did she just have a fight with her boyfriend? Like what was her head? Right. Let's keep it going. We're on strict schedule here. Unnamed female who spat on people, possibly. So anyway, here she goes. She's saying, they're really quite young. One barely older than my own. Grant, 10 years older than the other one. The older one was 14 or 13. Grand. The older one just turned and coughed at me. Coughed and spit or sneezed. I don't know. Coughed or spit or sneezed. Which one? But he did that thing. Alright. Cullen said she was in shock, but had heard about other similar incidents mentioned on the radio. Oh my fuck. Ah, come on, that's fucking brilliant, lads. Would you, if you were a kid and you knew you had that power, the power of fucking sneezing. Like I remember when just any crack to wind your parents up around them. Just fucking go for it. The power kids must feel right now. The power must be going to their fucking heads. Be like, if you're not good to me, if you don't buy me fucking popcorn, I'll cough on granny. And the parents are like, that's not even funny. Don't joke about that. And we'll find out, because the kids probably don't understand what the fuck's going on. But man, if I was 14, if I was 10, I'd definitely be doing that. Like, I don't want to be. Well, only if I'd fake cough. I guess actual coughing's a bit different, but I wasn't there. I definitely would have given it an all. Oh, lads, check this out. This is fucking gold, right? You get a spray can of Lynx, right? See, I was like, any aerosol can. This fucking gas. It's better with a hand squirter. You can do it with hand sanitizer or something. But now, to be honest, you're gonna get punched in the face during coronavirus season. But knowing what you do is, if your mates at the ATM are waiting in a line, you just go, "Achoo!" and you spray a little bit of Lynx in the back of their neck, and they turn around like, oh, you fucking, oh, that's disgusting. It's absolutely amazing, but it's once you convince them that you gave a big sneeze on the neck, even if they tried to explain that it was just Lynx, forget about it, man. You're better off doing it, getting the lols and running away. Oh, it's fucking brilliant. It's so fucking good. Or if you have a little squirty gun or whatever. Ideally, don't actually sneeze on them. Oh my god, I love doing that so much. I was in fucking there's a shop called Arnold's. It doesn't matter where else. Arnold's, we'll call it. Hanging out with my mate there anyway, and the fucker sneezed in my face. He just had his cough or a bit of allergies. Like, there's nothing. If we're brothers or whatever, it would have been. It's kind of like things brothers and sisters do on each other, isn't it? But he thought it'd be hilarious to sneeze in my face. Got all over it, and I was just like, oh god, it's just the stuff you do when you're kids, like, fucking horrendous. Alright. Scooby. Scooby. And there's just a lot of people saying, take care, hashtag coronavirus. Jesus. I don't know. It's very strange. I was walking in the dark last night, and I just saw a lad just hiding in bushes, a ball lad with fucking all the football gear on. And at like, it must have been at midnight. A lad in all football gear, like a dad, like just in all football gear. And then he was waiting for me to fuck off or whatever, and I was just like, who is this lad? I was kind of staring at the bushes. Eventually, after the fucking, is it called a Mexican standoff, or do you call it like a chicken standoff, game of chicken or whatever? I was like, what is going on here? And he eventually came out in full football kit, walking down the road, clank, 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 soccer boots on. He didn't have football, he was just going for a bit of run. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I've never seen that kind of thing before, like, you know what I mean? Our lads just doing laps at the local green, or fields or whatever, just for a bit of exercise. Partly because, you have to wait for the kids are asleep, or I don't know how these things work. Get a bit of exercise. Oh man, your head be fucking roar. Man, this is proper. We can't say Xan Frank shit, can we? Jeez, it's definitely not anything. Alright. If anyone doesn't know, Xan Frank was in Amsterdam, and I'm gonna get all the details wrong. But there's a girl called Xan Frank. Let's say she was fucking 16 or something. I don't know how she was, and the Germans were occupying Amsterdam, possibly. The Nazis were. So I'm guessing maybe this was 1950, 1945. I don't know what year it was. I'm sorry. Xan Frank anyway. But she couldn't leave her. She couldn't leave her fucking attic. She was up in the attic with her dad and all her aunties and uncles. She's up there affecting everyone, and they all had to go in one, in the attic, like, you imagine, and they had to go to the toilet up there. They had to do all the things, exercise up there, and I think they couldn't make noise during the day or something, because it was an office or something during the day, and who knows the details. And eventually they got found out and they all got put in concentration camps. So it's not a happy ending. Oh dear. But all I'm trying to say is it could be worse. Oh lads. Oh no. I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to make jokes about Anne Frank. And I wasn't making jokes about Anne Frank. I wasn't. I was just saying, like, if you think you're having shy crack right now, imagine having all your aunties and uncles up in your fucking gaff with you, and you're not laid out. The smell, but the absolute smells. Not being able to fucking shower. You have running water, lads. You've running water. You still have we still have porridge or whatever. The thing about in Ireland anyway, I don't know what you guys are up to. For most people it's just like you just you might not get to have your favourite you might have to not go a day without bread or something, or a day without milk or something, like a luxury food. Do you know what I mean? That's it really. Once you get like all of your panicking over it and self-isolation shit, man, fucking hell. Yeah, people have family phone call, family group chats are a big thing right now. WhatsApp and all those things, Skype. You get like the mom, dad, fucking the brothers, sisters, some lad down the road, and no one knows how to work the fucking app. And there's fucking dad just entered the chat. Dad left the chat. Or something like anti fucking. Oh jeez. What do you call it? What's the name for periods? Like all aunties in anti-periods. The painters are in the fucking. I don't know, something to do with periods. I don't know. I don't know, buddy. I don't know. I don't know. So, lads, fake sneezing. Like the king of pranks. Man, pranks are fucking brilliant. You can get, well, obviously you can't say it, but I don't know. Allegedly, supposedly what you can do is get a euro or some currency, get the old super glue out, Gorilla Glue or whatever the fuck you're into, tape that mother flipper up, glue it to the ground, and then just sit and watch every fucker trying to like pick it up off the ground. It's absolutely the best. And eventually you'll get some fucker, he'll get a shovel or something, or like get a fucking shovel or a shovel get some rocks head. But it's absolutely brilliant. It's the equivalent of putting like €5 on a fishing line on a string and getting someone to chase it from the old cartoons. It's so good. Some other classic pranks is putting jelly in the toilet. You put jelly in the toilet, and the toilet. Now when I say jelly, I'm not talking American jelly like fucking marmalade or something. I'm talking about gelatin from the old cow feet, and there's loads of substitute stuff. But you put it in the toilet, it turns into jelly, and then when the person urinates in it, it all splashes all over them and all their clothes. And you can imagine it's fucking awful. Or else when they urinate, it goes all over themselves. So it's a bit cheeky, to put it mild. And you kind of only want to do it on your own. It's kind of like the awful thing you do on a housemate. Other ones include fake periods, which is just like, leaving a bit of ketchup, a bit of tissue paper and ketchup in the fridge. Or else just on top of the toilet, fake lady things. Oh my god, there's so many. Lads are just, if you want to freak a lad the fuck out, just mention vaginas or periods and they're just like, oh jeez. Alright, leave it out, like, no one asked. I don't know what it is. I can't think of the equivalent of what women, this is obviously sexist. So, lads hate talking about periods, and what do women hate talking about? Not money. I've no idea. There's definitely something. Are you allowed to say logic here? Oh, dude. Oh, jeez. Nice sexist comments there. I'm only a man. What's that? I'm trying to think of my favourite quote. One, it's men hate women because women are human and women. No, that's not it. Man, every time I get this wrong, I look like more of a dickhead. It's in one of the previous episodes. Alright. Men hate women because women are flawed, because women are humans. No, I don't know, there's something like that. Fuck, who knows? This is the thing when you try to make fucking points. Fuck eyes, if you make a mistake. Jeez. It's in the back catalogue. Got no interest. You're my practice wound and don't you say that you love me? So the Illuminati were just a bunch of scientists, isn't that mad? Do you ever notice how hard it is to think when you're too warm? As soon as you start, what's that? There's nothing but the English crazy people, and the Englishmen are the only people who go out in the midday sun. Crazy men in England. Yeah, it's like, what's that thing called? A siesta. We go for a nap in the middle of the day because it's too flippin' warm. Well, the studio is on fire right now. I can tell you that. First world problems. Yeah, I'm just delighted to see Ireland. People in Ireland are taking this super seriously. Like, pregnant ladies are not like just everyone's self-isolating, like fucking everyone. And when you're walking down the road, the moms are like, "Now wait there, kids," and all that stuff. And not the stranger danger, but you have to like fucking walk 2 meters. You have to get out on the road and then let all the fucking kids and all the mammies will fucking go by. People are really taking it seriously. They're not really taking it as seriously in the city centres, like, but sure there you are. In the, what's it called, rural, residential kind of, out of the city centres, people are, where they have room, they're really taking it, they're really going all out. So yeah, it's brilliant. It's great because people won't be dying as much or whatever. Because I know in England to stay in and just do things, just do damn things. Peeps are still going out, but they're doing it a bit less. Oh, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Alright. We're getting in. Of like, if you get the stress, like, oh Jesus, just pass it on to some L lad and fucking killing the bass. It's just fucking too much. Fucking hell. I'm realising that this urge to kill is actually just a load of bullshit. Man, the fear of accidentally killing someone is just fucking stressing everyone out, like, especially if anyone lives near Because everyone's just afraid of getting their parents sick or something, like accidentally fucking. People are like when they get a letter post in the mailbox, they're doing stuff like leaving it for fucking 3 days before they touch it, and some people are taking it real serious, which is great. People are definitely finding the balance. Needless to say, I was freaking the flip out a few days ago. What's your luck? Your luck. Right, boil the kettle, lads. It's your time to say all the stuff that no one understands you. I know no one understands you, but you gotta let it all out now, lads. Lads and ladies. Alright, since you keep fucking asking me, I'll go on about the Katy Perry video, fucking Dark Horse. I know, you keep hounding me. Fine, I'll do it. I'll do it. People are gone. I'll tell you how there's like, you know, conspiracy theories, fucking 9/11, all this shit. There's lads, I was looking up the conspiracy theories for, there's this music video called, what's it called? It's the Carters, it's Beyonce and Jay-Z, and they have this song out called, I don't know what the fuck's it called, but it's like, give me my check, scoot. And it's not, no offence, but it's, I don't know, it's not my cup of tea song anyway. But it's in the Louvre, and they have they're standing in front of a painting of Leonardo da Vinci's fucking Mona Lisa, or one of them lads, whoever painted it. And there's loads of triangles in it. And anywhere there's triangles, and Jay-Z loves doing this shit with his hands, which looks like kind of Illuminati thing, but he says diamonds. So who the fuck knows? Yeah, it's mad. The Illuminati were fucking bunch of scientists. Just found all this out last night watching Nameless and Demons with Tom Hanks. Fucking hell. They're worried that about, you know, Catholicism, saying the earth was flat. So, and they were like, yeah, the earth's fucking round and all this stuff. Well, back then you could be set on fire and made like in public. It was like I don't know, killing someone back. If you said you didn't like the religion, they called you a thing called a heretic, and they got you out in a big stick and they set fire to you because you didn't agree with their the Bible. Do you know what I mean? It was fake. It was the equivalent of fake news back then. If you got caught spreading fake news, you got put out in public and they set fire to you. And they said that got rid of all the witchcraft and the devil in you. The devil's kind of like just something that doesn't line up with. It can mean a lot of things. It's absolutely mad. Do you know what they call it, the Reformations or something? When the Crusades, they convinced a load of people that we need to spread the word of fucking religion. It's fucking mad. They convinced a lot of people. They need to spread the word of religion and fucking convince them to invade a load of other countries in the name of God or whatever. And when they're invading, the people were like, here, fucking our God told us we're supposed to be here and all this stuff. And they're like, well, our God told us, our king told us that our God said, that told him that we're supposed to be here. And they're like, no. Our God said, called our great granddad that fucking we can grow sheep here. Absolutely mental. When you think about like fucking fucking the world and all this shit. It makes fuck all sense because I guess I can keep going. I can harp. I will blame the English. Sure, no, I will blame the English. Right now in fucking I think it's Nigeria, Africa, they're trying to negotiate to get all their natural. Alright, for all you Irish lads, imagine fucking England took all our paintings of fucking Michael Collins and all the pottery we made, or all the art we made during the famine, or I don't know what the fuck, all our traditional fucking shit. They took all our balaclavas off us and all our AKs. Funny mess. They took all our Guinness off us. We were pretty annoyed and we want it back. Now we won't mention the obvious, which is just Northern Ireland. We won't mention the elephant in the room. But imagine that they wouldn't give us back. Oh Jesus! The more I think and talk about this, the more fucking the more toes I'm stepping on. All right. England took Africa's art when they were colonising it and all that stuff. Africa are like, here, give us back the art, and England is like, what can you give us in return? They're not like, oh yeah, sorry about being dicks and killing, you know, all your people there. They won't just be like, oh yeah, fucking take it, no matter, sorry about that. Sorry about my great granddad, like, you know, raping the shit out of yous and cutting off your, I don't know if they cut off their hands or England, you know, whatever, whoever is the invading tribe crushed the neighbouring tribe or whatever, and it goes on jungle and with apes, and you can look at ape tribes attacking another ape tribe. They do fucking mad shit, like they rip each other's balls off, they fucking bang each other's heads against, they're merciless, like. Apes have a sex trade as well. They swap fucking bananas for sex. Isn't that fucking hilarious? Like, there's ape prostitutes and they work on bananas as the currency. It's fucking, oh, it's the absolute best. It's the absolute best. If you think, a lot of stuff just makes, if you just watch fucking Nature Channel and all this stuff, it's like, fucking hell. Who do we think we are thinking we're top dog? I'll tell you what, do you remember that mock Greta? There's some mock called Greta, right? I don't know what her second name was. Canna Tuborg or something. And I can't really make fun of her because, you know, she's under 18 or whatever. But I was fucking... There's a good bit of money behind her and whatever, what she's standing behind and all the rest of it. And I don't know. She's getting... She's like the Miley Cyrus, the music industry. Like, they don't have her best interests at heart. Like, do you know what I mean? Anyway, I won't get into that. But apparently the old what's that? The Earth movement. What do you even call that? The Earth movement's taking a hit. No one's paying attention to the old Greta thing at the moment. What do you even call it? Global warming or something? I can't think of the right lingo, because I'm not sure what her angle is. You know, even vegans can't agree on anything, like, so. Like, yeah, even two best friends don't agree on everything, like, so. It's just part of being human. But it's interesting that people are just saying, like, she's old news, she's gone. Or is she? Yeah. I've been watching a lot of music videos. I'm a massive fan of Madonna, the music artist. And she released a video like yesterday or something of her singing about coronavirus and stuff. And her plastic surgery just looks really strange. Like, it's kind of unsettling because I saw her without makeup or whatever, and a lot of people look terrifying without makeup, and that's fine. Oh, but I just wasn't expecting it. Like, I was like, who is this? Because I just saw the music video with her. Bitch, I'm Madonna. Fucking unreal. And but then just that's the thing about fucking Photoshop. As soon as you see people in real life, you're just like, who the fuck is that? Because they look nothing like their pictures. And then they're like, oh, how dare you fucking shame me? And you're just like, here, mate, you look nothing like your picture. Like, not even, you're completely unrecognisable. Your own mother wouldn't recognise you. I don't know. I hear that's a big problem on the dating scene. People putting up pictures of themselves like from fucking 5 years ago. Back when they used to, before they got a car or something. And as soon as people get cars, they just fucking blow the fuck out. I hear. What's up with fucking bicycles, man? You can cycle everywhere and still like not get rid of the old. It's mad how you can work out all the time and still have like a beer belly or something, just because you're not. It's all to do with like the science, and sick packs are all apparently made in the kitchen. Apparently it's you get down to your daily rations of all the certain things, and then you just do your sit-ups and all that. And I'm simplifying it a lot, but it's just mad. A lot of the health stuff's just made in the kitchen. Well, they just say like 6 packs are made in the kitchen. It's not so much in the gym. The gym's a part of it, like, but yeah, things like just vary diet, little and often, just basic. Get a bit of exercise in every day. I'll kind of get a good night's sleep. All the basic shit we're taught by kids, and we're like, that doesn't apply to me. But 3 meals a day, fucking bit of breakfast in the morning. The older you get, and more the more you start going, oh fuck, fucking all that stuff I learned as a kid is fucking right. There's loads to fucking science is fucking amazing, and maths is fucking class, spelling's unreal. When I was younger, you're just like, oh, this is really hard. I'm still like that. It's just like, oh, it's a lot of effort. This is not in my comfort zone. Oh my! But the more you do something, the more you like it, and the more the pleasure reward system gets going, the more you associate things with pleasure. Reprogram your brain, man. Anyway, in the Katy Perry video, I don't know, apparently I say her name wrong all the time. But there's loads of symbolism in it, such as the males in the video have bird cages around their head, which symbolises that it's mind control, and Katy Perry is pictured with wings, which shows that she's free to do whatever she wants. And just basic symbolism, because when I was having a look at the old how to read, it's called hieroglyphics, it's the fucking pyramid language. Egyptian language, which is images, such as, there'd be fucking 2 birds, and there'd be there'd be a dog there, so there'd be like a cat, a human with a cat head or some shit, and then how you decode that to like what it actually means, and it's actually slightly phonetic, which is actually fucking mental. It's fucking mad. It's not, the stuff is, it's not very like literal. It's like when you, it's mind blowing. It's a whole other different way of communicating. Well, there's loads of that in the Katy Perry video. It's mad. Apparently the old seeing eye is just to do with the tear duct around the eye, and it comes around down through the nose. I don't know if you ever guys saw that, the Egyptian thing. Yeah. I'm getting big into triangles, pyramids, what else am I into? the weird all-seeing eye that there's like an Egyptian thing. I haven't got into stars yet. I'm gonna stay the fuck away from that from now. But just looking into learning the old ways. Because yeah, it's mad. There was Catholicism people love Catholicism. They couldn't get enough of it. And there was these lads. I think it's Galileo or one of them boys. He said, I think on the world's the world's round, but he'd be set on fire and declared a heretic. For going against the status quo. I should probably Google this, shouldn't I? Yeah, Anne Frank. She has a diary out, published by her father, because she perished in during the World War II. I think it was around 1945. There was a thing called concentration camps where all the Jews were, and other people such as all the minority groups were they just said, and if they didn't like it, they was like, here, you get in as well, and they fucking killed them all, and it was gross. Now I forgot what I was saying. Jeez, I'm just getting flashbacks from all the gross films I saw from Schindler's List. Schindler's List is that's an amazing film. It's just all about the whole war camps. It's a bit of it's one of those things, like you gotta have a good comedy lined up afterwards or something, because it's like 3 hours of fucking full on depressing. But it's an absolute masterpiece. It's fucking amazing. It's so good. But yeah, I keep saying it, but I'm absolutely delighted with Ireland's swift fucking action. Some people are going to say, oh, it wasn't quick enough. But yeah, there's no one really on the buses. Like there's like 4 people on the bus. Got the bus to the old town yesterday. 3 people on it, 4 people on it going in, and then 3 people on it going back. And everyone's terrified of everyone. Like, they're staying away from everyone 2 meters or more. People are taking it very seriously. So I think I don't want to say it's not going to be a big problem in Ireland, but people are taking seriously the confinement stage very, very serious, and flattening the curve is the thing, because the whole thing about flattening the curve, you probably all know this, but not overwhelming the health system. So you got to instead of slamming, it's a bottleneck. So instead of slamming a big oh, that's disgusting. Oh, that's man, you just got a spit in high definition. That's gross. Oh, you poor lad. So Anne Frank, anyway. Like, I read the book when I was very young. I thought it was shite. To be honest, I thought the book was shite. But that's just because I was just like, I didn't appreciate the context. Because it kind of went over my head when I read it. But looking back, I'm like, oh my gosh. So yeah, Anne Frank. There's a rapper with Anne Frank tattooed right on his lower, just where his jaw is. It's just a picture of Anne Frank's face. It's Little Xan's rappers. Little Xan's a rapper, but his mate has a tattoo there. And I don't want to be making fun of people, but it looks fucking awful. And I saw him in a documentary, and he what's his name? He has a beard over it now. I was like, ah. Little Xan, Little Peep were like kind of a big movement. They little Xan, they had a problem with like how do I say it nicely? Fentanyl and Xanax and things like that. It's called like mumble rap, with like so if I was let's do an example of mumble rap. Okay. I don't know what the fucking. No, it'd be like. No, that's even too good. Everybody in the that's not even accurate. Just try singing with your mouth shut. That's it. So it's just very lazy singing. You can imagine what it's like trying to sing on fucking heroin. Who said that? Who said that? It's like trying to sing when you come out from. It's basically, you know, if you go to the dentist and you get a tooth out. It's like if you try to sing a song. If you record a rap album. If you had a really good song, right, really good fucking class album, but then you record the album when you just been in a car crash, your jaw's all open up, or else you've just been to the dentist, got a tooth out. That's the sound of mumble rap. But it's also, why it's so good is because they don't really bother with lyrics. They just stick to melodies. I don't say bother with lyrics, they do, but it's just simple major thirds, and it's just very nice. It's like baby. It's almost. It works in the same vein as. It's just simple. Simplicity is divinity, and divinity is divine. I think that was the Greeks. Can't fucking remember. But yeah, studying Roman stuff at the moment right now. Roman stuff. All roads lead back to Rome, as they do in Rome. And Rome, your boat, roll me down the street. Roll me, Rome, Romeo. There you are. It's Rome's just fascinating because people just rob out of Rome. Just how do I say it? The group mentality. We just use the sheep and the herd dog thing. Yeah. Oh! I know exactly what I want to talk about. I was watching this film last night on Netflix, and it's like number 3 or something. And this is a film. Surprise! It's a film. It's a film, and it's based. What it is they have this big fucking. Alright, they have this big escalator, right, and it goes up and down, and at the top of the escalator, so at the top of the building. The film is called. They always fuck me here. Angels and Demons. The Platform. The platform. I'll make sure the sound's off here so I don't. Alright, 2 prisoners per floor, wondering how much they'll get to eat that day. One inmate has had enough and not getting enough. It's time to send a message. So yeah, it's just like apartment blocks kind of thing, and there's only 2 people on each floor, and the people at the top. All the food and supplies for everyone gets put at the top. So the people at the top can choose. It's just human nature or whatever. People at the top can choose. Do they want to just take it all from themselves, or they want to just have their little bit and pass it on so everyone gets them? And they just end up having it all themselves. And it's all in German, and it's absolutely brilliant. It just goes into human nature and stuff. And there's it's definitely over 18s, like it's so good. It's so good. It even gets into cannibalism. because they have to stay on each floor for 1 month. It's just fucking brilliant, lads. It's just absolutely brilliant. It's gory, it's disgusting. Layers and layers and layers and layers and layers of metaphors all day long, every day. There's even it's like The Road, that film I was telling you about. It's one of those films, or even what's that film? Silence, is that this year? Silence 2. What the fuck's it called? Shit. Fucking who knows? Anyway, just wanted to tell you about that film. It's fucking brilliant. It's so good. They just have fuck all, and they get to choose one thing to bring in with them into the the cell, the jail or whatever, and they all have to stay there for like 3 months, and then they get to go out. But they don't know, depending on what floor they're living on, the likelihood of them living will change. So if you're living on the very, very bottom, like I said, all the food will be gone. There'll just be like leftovers, like bones and stuff. And if you live even below that, then there's nothing but empty glasses and no bones and nothing. So sometimes they end up eating each other and stuff, and a dead body gets... Sometimes people jump to their death and stuff, and someone ends up eating them and stuff. And sometimes people want to climb up a level, but no one will let them up and stuff. And yeah, it's absolutely mad. You just get to choose one thing you bring in, and the protagonist or whatever comes in with a book, and a cellmate comes in with a knife, and then another lady comes in with her dog, and another lad comes in with is it a wheelchair? Golf club and stuff. Everyone has to choose one thing. It's really good. It's just like, it's a little bit like Saw, only good. Just joking. I should probably look up. I'm gonna look up the facts on Xan Frank and all this stuff. Alright, here we go. Xan Frank. It's an iconic story. I'm sure if you ask around, one of your mates will be like, "Oh yeah, Xan Frank." Like, that's Xan Frank. Let's find out. Xan Frank. Let's find out. You can still visit the house in Amsterdam to this day. German diarist. Alright. Here's some details. 1945. Oh, that's when she died. Oh, she died in 1945. I was happy there because I was close with the date. That's... yeah, okay. She was born in 1929. Alright, let's see. Okay, so I don't have all the details, but she was born in Frankfurt, Germany, and she died in a concentration camp in Germany. There's a lot of diary films made out of it. Okay, cool. So here's some little details. Wikipedia. Annelies Marie Xan Frank was German-born Deutsch journalist. Sorry, diarist. That's diarist. One of the most discussed Jewish victims of the Holocaust. It's really fascinating because you can get the inside of what was actually going on, and how people were feeling, and how she was observing the people around her, and it's really good. But it's also depressing. So weigh it up. Weigh up your options. She gained fame posthumously. posthumously with the publication of a diary. Yeah, so her dad published her diary. Jesus, lads, wouldn't you be fucking scarlet if your dad published your diary? You're like, Dad, you're some knob. Obviously, it was done with a loving heart, but wouldn't you be fucking raging? Apparently, she was thinking about boys at that age and stuff, and her diary got published. Like, she's well, apparently she wasn't into boys, but we won't get into that. Well, right, what else was it? Any other little bits and bobs? It's called In Silence or something. It's this film called 2020. The film is called Silence. film is called. We will never know because I can't find it. Fuck's sake. A Quiet Place. There you are. A Quiet Place. My final review of the film also, if you're looking for another horror, called It's Gone Missing. The Invisible Man is yeah, it's good. You'd especially be scared of it if you're like, yeah, it's good. I just personally saw a few films a bit too like it. It's a little bit like Paranormal Activity, kind of, slash like an ex-boyfriend trying to get you. So it's really good. It has kind of X-Men vibes, Black Mirror-y. I enjoyed it. So if you're into horror, there you are. What more do you want? What more do you want, lads? Okay, so that's. I haven't really got into. Looked at the news just because it's 12, so it's a bit depressing and all the rest of it. We know we're all doing our best and we're all checking up on. There's heartwarming stuff going on, like postmen are knocking in to check on the elderly. I know in a lot of areas around the place they have a little neighbourhood watch. You print out a lovely little list and they just said, listen, if you need something, these are your local numbers, and this person can knock on your door or whatever if you need a bit of bread or whatever. No one's gonna die and all that stuff. And in the country they've got it so like you get your Wi-Fi is not legally to be able to be turned off, and everyone's gonna live. As far as, well, not everyone, but people who follow the rules, I don't know. We're really doing a great job flattening the curve. I think that's enough. So well done, everyone. You're doing great. Alright. All the best. Overnight. Bye bye.